Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Out to center. Thomas under it. Makes the grab, one away. JT Realmuto steps in. The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. JT Realmuto, Singy, has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers. Same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. And the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. Got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swings and misses. 1-2. And now the lefty into left center for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The 1-2. In the air, center field. Thomas under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
3-1 is on the way. Grounder off the pitcher. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Joey Meneses. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is... New inning getting started. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Bounce to third. Candelario on to first, and Castellanos is out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 2-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Out towards right center field. Thomas racing to his left. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. Now 2 runs scored. It's 3-zip. To second, but way too late. Safe there. One down. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the second. And now the DH, Alex Call. Swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next one off the plate inside. And now it's 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. And down on strikes he goes. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitch.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one 95 to finish him off.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Bottom of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas. Singing some numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. But he got traded to the Diamondbacks. That was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99 when he moved to Toronto. Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets. But Mr. Met wears 00. So he went back to 99. Dom Smith stands in. And here it comes. Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Second baseman.
Jeter downs to the plate here. Next one in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now Alec Bohm. And that one almost got him. This one in the air, center field. Thomas drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. The walk and a run scored his first time. Bounce to the left side.
Beat it.
Over to Smith. 2 up, 2 down.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he deals. Popped up. And that's the third out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop.
The 1-1. Now one missed.
Well, these Nats, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats. And
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
The pitch. And down on strikes. One gone here. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The 3-1. Bounce to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off. Probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Now here is Alex Call. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run is in. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Man on second, 2 down. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner should have it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Erasmo Ramirez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the 1st round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals, won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times, and of course, he's won a batting title.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into.
Turner runs on the ground out to short, and Real Muto is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now here is Harper, 1 for 2. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away.
Nice.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now it's filled up. Rhys Hoskins next to bat for Philadelphia. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So 2 down, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 2 outs. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Thomas drifts towards it, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple as the lead remains 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Riley Adams. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The punch out there, 2 away. Now it's Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1. Bounced out to short. Turner on to first. That's the inning. And the Nationals top of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. 1-1 now. Good eye right there.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And now 2-2. On on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now down, third baseman, Alex Bone.
And it's fouled away. Three-two. Popped up right side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Josh Harrison. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now Boom. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Good eye right there. And that one hit to first. Hoskins steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. The line of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Get up, T.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left field.
George.
He can't get there. It's a base hit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. So digging in, Joey Meneses. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now Victor Arano comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and he's on at first. Trey Turner now. And the righty deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to Smith. 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in Nationals Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 on the way. Line drive. Can't get there, base hit. Marsh quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next to hit, Dominic Smith. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jose Alvarado.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back. Bryce Harper to the plate. Next pitch is outside. Popped up. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that one ripped into right. Schwarber out of the play. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
There's a swing and a drive.
Goodbye.
And that one's gone.
A rocket. There's 8th of the year.
It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat.
Bang.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Swings through that one. The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The 2-1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that out.
Back in Washington, D.C., and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Next pitch is downstairs.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 1 for 3. Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Ground ball right side. Harrison fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Joey Meneses getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
2 down, nobody on. Now a pop up on the infield. Hoskins moves under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Kicks and deals. And 1 and 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Here's a 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Falling behind 2-1. Line drive.
Keep hitting
And that's a
drive.
base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Out there. And he back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Craig Kimbrell.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Fires over to Hoskins, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Riley Adams, the next to hit, as the Nationals are down to their final out. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That one's in there. 2-2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
These guys have won the series with the win in this game today, so